Here's an update on the Kayla Ricotta HRO cases against Aaron Imholt and his Steel Toe Media Company. Thank you to Stalin19 for clipping this little piggy today and enduring those chuckle fucks for several hours.
There is something to report. So I got some information about the Zoom court on the HROs. There's 2 HROs being filed against Aaron, one against Aaron Imholt and one against Steel Toe Inc. And they're both for 50 years. And it's by Kayla Ricotta and her children.
After Carl breaks the news, there are a few dumb jokes. But then Carl reveals something interesting about Kayla's legal representation for these matters, even though Kayla is supposedly a private figure in Carl's mind.
Apologies to Kayla. I know she's not a public figure, so I don't know if she wants the information out there, but I just found it fascinating that the judge asked if she had an attorney. She says, I've asked 2 attorneys. Both said they were going to decline it because they were concerned that Aaron would talk so much shit and rub their name through the mud, drag their name through the mud, that they didn't want any piece of this. So Aaron's got a reputation.
Yeah.
It's kind of an interesting thing to say.
Yeah, he's got a reputation around the prosecutor's office as a badass you don't want to with.
That's right.
Nice going, Carl. You spilled the tea on Kayla when she didn't give you permission beforehand. We saw the same thing on Discord as well. He then reveals the date and time for the next hearing, and that it's going to be an in-person hearing this time.
I heard.
Now, they've rescheduled the hearing for August 24th. It's going to be in person, no Zoom, 9 a.m. Central Time. My question to both of you, why is Aaron deciding to spend all this money to fight this? Why would he just be like, yeah, I wasn't planning on talking about Kayla Ricotta ever again. I'm not going to be near her. I'm not going to talk about her on the show. I haven't in a long time. Like, what's the reason for spending all this money to fight this HRO?
He wants to win. He felt like he lost the first round, and so he wants to win the second round.
So it's not logical.
It's pride. It's hubris. Whatever you want to call it. Like, he can't take these public W.
Really? Or maybe he's sick and tired of living under the sword of Baldacles and having to put up with Nick Rekieta stalking his streams and calling the cops and the probation officer every time Aaron utters a word that is less than 7 degrees removed from his supposed innocent wife. Maybe he just wants something reasonable to follow going forward. At least these people admit Aaron has stated he doesn't want to talk about Kayla again. Anyway, listen to Carl pontificate some more before I go back to what he revealed about Kayla's legal representation earlier.
I have a theory. So he's had HROs out against him before where he's just kind of been like, oh, okay, sorry.
Kayla's upstairs making candied bacon.
Right. So
I think they're friends again.
My thought is that he took out HROs against you and Nick Rekieta because he saw that happen to him and he went, oh, this is what you can do. This is how you can like have some lawfare against people. I'll just take out HROs and they can't talk about
He
me.
didn't understand that HROs were for physical restraint, not
Yes.
He thought all HROs make people shut up.
Correct.
They have
'Cause he
shut
wrote
you
that in the
up for
request, and he wanted you
13
guys not to
months
talk about it
running
anymore.
now.
I can't talk about my wife to death and my current wife diddling her bean while a donator gives me money, but this guy gets to say I suck?
Exactly. So he took out HROs against you and Nick Rekieta because he saw it work against him and he went, cool, I can make that work against them. I think the reason why he's fighting this one, he didn't know he could do that. You and Nick went, fuck you. I'm not accepting this restraining order against me. And he went, oh, you can do that? I'll do that then.
I can draw this out for a year or more.
Yeah. What he's not realizing is how stupid this is. Because all he's going to do is end up in court with Brian L. Johnson, and buying him boats and whatever the else he thinks he's doing for this guy. It's just going to drag out and cost him a lot of money. Even if he wins, he gets nothing out of this.
Except coping and sneezing
when it
from
would mean
Nick.
that he can talk about her again, and he'll of course start trashing her. Like that's
Well, we both know that's not going to happen.
well,
I mean, we both know that's not going to happen. I don't think that's what he thinks either. I don't think he wants to do that.
right. I'm just thinking of the timeline. Sorry.
I know. No, I understand. No, you're right. You're right. I think this is all pride. I think this is all imaging. I think all of this just be like, so you can't say that there's someone who has a restraining order out against me because I fought it and I won. And I think it's a giant waste of money and time for him. If I was advising,
I think it's a giant waste of time and money for me.
Right.
Yeah,
He doesn't care about spending money. If he can like spend $1 to cost his enemy 50 cents, he's going to do that. And he's going to revel in it.
There's some talk about Kevin Brennan and other streamers before Carl goes back to Aaron.
But anyway, getting back to Aaron Imholt, what's so dumb about him fighting this HRO, and I don't claim to understand how any of this works, he pled guilty to harassing this woman already. He pled guilty to it. So it's like,
Not only that,
judge.
not only that,
Go ahead.
he gave the reasons why he did it. To bully her, to embarrass her, to harass her, to shame her, to publicly, ruin her name online.
The bottle and the
did all
ass
that.
pics,
So now
hot
he's gonna
tub
go for the
stream,
judge
and drug
and say it's
arrest
crazy
have
she
nothing
wanna
to do with
harass
her
a restraining order out
reputation,
against me.
of
It's like,
course.
well, no, you've proven that you
Aaron
want to harass
can't
this
shut up
woman.
about people unless he's made to by a judge, and sometimes even then he can't.
Yes.
That's what he's proven.
Yes.
He's also accepted in the past the ability to shut up about people as a condition.
Yes.
So
He said he hopes it lasts forever, but now he's
Right.
fighting it? Weird.
By the way, that would have been such a W if he's like, what a waste of time. I don't want to talk about her ever again. Who gives a shit? He could have just like played it off like it doesn't even matter. Why would she even care?
So these guys think Aaron's wasting his time fighting these cases. If so, it doesn't make sense to learn that Kayla is struggling to obtain legal representation. Apparently, these lawyers fear intimidation from Aaron's fan base. Does that make any sense? Some internet randos are going to scare these lawyers off? Or perhaps they don't want to deal with the true author of the HRO petition. I am sure they are fully aware of the legal clusterfuck that is about to enter its 14th month, in which everyone involved in the process, including the judge and his own lawyers, are getting attacked in almost every live stream and comment forum. Is there a problem with money? Is the family trust fund going to pay these lawyers? I am sure Nick wishes he could defend his own wife, but he has no active license because he hasn't completed his continuing legal education requirements. After his stream with Jim Satala, when his internet crapped out to end the stream, he promised to stream this week, but has failed to do so. Is he doing his requirements so he could step in as Kayla's attorney in August? Perhaps he is, but that's not how I would bet anyway. I plan to explore Kayla in the coming weeks. I might do a review of the Kayla birthday stream from early March. That was a weird one. Until next time, take care, and I will see you soon.